Recording is live. Oops. Well, that was bad. Alright, let's try that. Alright, so on blue team, Morgana, Lee Sin, Sejuani, Gragas, and Nautilus. That is a lot of hard CC and just general AoE burst. On the other hand, actually, let me scratch that, mostly magic burst. Purple side, we have Riven, Sona, Vayne, Jax, and LeBlanc. Lots of burst there, but it's mixed, which is potentially better. Plus they have a proper support. Lots of heal floating around on their side. Heal flash, flash cleanse. Not a good choice. Exhaust heal, and ignite flash on LeBlanc. I think it's going to come down mostly to the tankiness of... Mostly come down to the tankiness of blue team versus purple team in this instance. I mean, they have black shield for the few CC that purple team does have. Plus they have lots of poke with Morgana Dark Bindings, Sejuani Ultimate, Gragas Barrels, both of them, Nautilus, Q, and Ultimate. But purple team has lots of mobility, with Riven just being very mobile, although probably not exactly the mobility they need to dodge the poke from blue team, but pretty good nonetheless. Sona has her movement AoE buff. Vayne, of course, dodges, generally just a fast person, fast champion rather. Jax has the jump, and LeBlanc has the, what is it? Wow, I can't remember what it's called. Distortion? Yeah, Distortion, there we go. Distortion, and then of course Ultimate if it's up. Ghost on blue team is kind of surprising. Not something we would expect normally, but they too have a lot of heal. 4 heals to purple's 3. I don't know, it's going to be a pretty close game. A lot of burst coming out from purple team, but a lot of just general tankiness from blue. And since it is Dominion, the natural tankiness will be a little bit cut down from the aura, the magic and armor penetration aura, or reduction rather. This is going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be a really close match early game, and then whoever kind of keeps their advantage rolling will most likely take the lead, and it could go either way at this point. Purple, lots of sustain and burst. Blue, just lots of tankiness and lots of heal, and poke. So I think a lot's going to rely on good Sejuani initiations along with Morgana initiations, and of course Nautilus initiations. Purple team doesn't really have an initiator other than Jax maybe, which isn't really that great, although his ultimate does give him some pretty good tankiness. I'm not sure what this white screen is, but it went away last time, so here's hoping. There we go. Everyone seems to be loading very fast this time, which is a nice change of pace. As far as skin advantage, we have 3 skins on blue team and 5 skins full across the board for purple team. I guess that bodes well. They will definitely be pretty, at least. Another side note, 4 women on the purple team. Alright, we are
Welcome to the
in
Crystal
game.
Skull.
No one really spamming emotes, so I guess let's go with starting items. Lee Sin, odd choice for starting with Merc Treads. Not really a lot of hard CC on Purple's team right off the bat,
Of the moon.
especially to the extent where they would need a 25% or 35% reduction of it. Ribbon, standard items there. Same for Morgana. Odd choice for Sona, but I guess that will allow her to sustain with, was it W spam? Yeah, Perseverance.
30 seconds.
Vayne, Zeal, good choice. I would think she could afford boots. No, I'm totally wrong on that. Sejuani, also Merc Treads. I don't know what they're afraid of, but yes, they are afraid of it. Not a terrible choice. Mobility of Sejuani is very good early game. Plus, I guess the good poke from red team is going to be magic. Also let us get out to the turret, or the capture point sooner. And I think it's going to be more or less the equal. Of course, the 1 or 2 points that come from this is going to be more or less
Blue
pointless.
team has captured the quarry.
And that's the poke I'm talking about right there, from Gragas's barrel, just going clear across the map here. And blues, just with their tankiness, just shoving purple out of the way. And there's the barrel poke. That is an enormous black shield, by the way. Looks like Lee dives in, gets obliterated. Bad choice there, followed up by Sejuani. Nautilus trying to interfere, but just not doing anything. Vayne pushing into Nautilus, could get the kill. Heal comes out, saving him. But then he dives in, just gets obliterated by the red team, the purple team. Make that mistake a few times. But Morgana and Gragas, very healthy right now, versus the quite low purple team. Jax coming from behind, diving in on Gragas, barely missing, flashing, igniting, blocking the heal, not going to be enough to kill, and LeBlanc will look out. Blue pushing into purple team, doing a pretty good amount of damage, but nothing very severe just yet. Lee again with his Q poke. Jax jumping on the Morgana, then having to back away. Getting grabbed by Nautilus. Nautilus pushing into the turret. Lee Sin again jumping in with Q, taking way more damage than he dealt. Looks like Morgana is going in for an ultimate ghost and gets killed. Now, Vayne and Sona getting crushed immediately. Riven breaking out her ultimate to go for a double kill. Grag is forced to run away, but won't. He will be just fine. I wonder if he realizes that. Actually, LeBlanc will catch up to him if he does stop. He does have Ghost on, and she takes a health relic for herself. well. There's a quick lull. No major
Red team has captured the boneyard.
oddities as far as item purchases. Although flat armor on Sejuani, I guess, is kind of strange. Vayne trying to grab her first Gragas down a little bit, not really doing much. A nice distortion by LeBlanc. Then Red using up Sejuani and Nautilus, but and LeBlanc's, that's right, LeBlanc's passive. Pushing into Morgana, I think she'll be just fine though. No, Jack's gonna jump and land a kill along with Vayne, lying for the capture.
Red team has captured the quarry.
Vayne just poking at them. More armor coming out on blue team. A nice ultimate by Gragas, but he missed his Q. Doesn't matter, Sona is still crushed. However, Sejuani takes this fall as well, and then Nautilus without any kind of support from Gragas or Morgana. That's where their main damage is coming from right now. Lee Sin is actually capping the other side. Riven coming in to block, but she could easily be crushed by... There it is. Back to Morgana. It looks like... I'm not quite sure what she's pushing into the team for. Oh, okay, she had her ultimate, that's right. And a nice ultimate on Jack, but I don't... Yeah, that's definitely going to be him. Gragas missing the charge, and then Jack's able to run around, allowing them to recapture the point.
Blue team has captured the quarry.
Apparently a dog had entered the room. Alright, so blue team has captured the other point. Lee Sin playing Martyr, trying to slow them, and it did a pretty good amount. If they would just focus on Riven here, which they have now done, that will be the end. But Sejuani in deep trouble. Vayne picking up Sejuani. Now Riven trying and failing to escape. A missed Q on Morgana. Vayne recapturing the point, and again, Nautilus diving in. I would say needlessly.
Quest received.
Gragas' barrels are doing a pretty good amount of damage. He'll being burned to sustain. Nautilus very low. Quite surprised he doesn't have very much health as of yet. LeBlanc trying to run away but getting caught out by Lee Sin there. Jack's jumping into stun, lands a stun on Sejuani, but it's not a long stun. Lee Sin jumping in on Riven trying to do damage, takes a few power shots of free, getting burst down actually by Vayne. Riven diving in with the Jack stun to aim Morgana and suspecting Sejuani and definitely Gragas at this point. All that's left is Nautilus. I don't know what happened there. I think I know. Vayne tried to dodge and that threw off the pull. Guinsoo getting pushed out, and red team has control at this point. Lee Sin and then trying to poke and disrupt. In trouble and caught out completely. A good ultimate by Sejuani, definitely picking up the Jack's kill, but Gragas is very low, getting burst down by the 4 red team members that are just standing right there. And even in death, Jax keeps channeling. A nice Q land, forcing the cleanse, and and flash from Vayne there. More poke. Morgana getting caught out and just getting burst down by the AD damage. Vayne getting crushed by all the hard AoEs, or hard CCs. Vayne, of course, picking up Gragas, and 2 red members are extraordinarily low, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to pick them up. Blue just getting beaten severely here. Sejuani trying to do damage and allow Lee Sin to backdoor, apparently. Seems to be working out rather successfully, although he seems to be falling back, even though he could probably hold that turret, or he could pick up Riven. And a nice kill by Vayne. Now back to Jax, getting focused by 3 members, but the turret is continuing to beat on Gragas, who narrowly escapes, and then the Sejuani and Gragas sandwich Riven for the kill. Jax is sitting at a cool 170 health. Flash ultimate with a complete miss by Sona, allowing to be picked up by all the long duration soft CC and slow from Nautilus and Sejuani. Huge burst coming out from LeBlanc, and Lee Sin using the ult to push away LeBlanc so he can get the second chain of the E to land on Sejuani, but Riven will pick that up easily. And then, will this be a double kill? It very well could be. They do have enough damage. Flash away from Lee Sin. They have the health relic, and we'll try to recast this point. Lee Sin is getting destroyed by Riven, and they will be able to reclaim their point. Okay, so quick item check. Standard build on Riven, and kind of an AP build on Sona, but not bad. Vayne, standard AD items. It looks like they were able to catch Riven, although she is surviving the burst with all the heals going out. Damage is going out everywhere. LeBlanc was able to pick up Morgana, and almost able to get Gragas. Sejuani is going to get picked up by an auto attack left by LeBlanc. No idea what killed Sej. Actually, Nautilus is what I missed. Ultimate locks up both Lee Sin and Gragas for the ace. Sejuani, more armor. I'm not quite understanding that.
Blue team's nexus is at 75% health.
And, going for Vayne, but getting forced out by a full 5-team 2v5. Not sure why. Looks like Morgana going for the ultimate. Forced away, but was able to lock up 2 will subsequently get killed by Riven, and so will Jax. And the burst just exploding Lee Sin. He has no real survivability to speak of, just Maw Mortis and Harder Gold. Alright, so we have 4 blue team heading into a very, very weak red team if they can actually focus. An E-charge by Sejuani onto Vayne trying to force a kill. Jax nearly daring, and a double kill there. Vayne narrowly escaping from Gragas, but then meets his chest with swiftness. Morgana being shoved away from the turret. A nice burst by LeBlanc, but not enough. Riven, the sole protector, in grave danger now. And very nice effort by her, but not able to sustain 1v3 forever, allowing blue to recapture the point.
Blue team has captured the quarry.
The quest is now up.
Quest received.
Gragas is very low and getting jumped on by Jax, and ultimate goes down onto Sejuani from Sona, and damage is being forced into her from Vayne, forcing a flash from the burst from Gragas' barrels. And Morgana is down, and Riven picks up Gragas' wind shear. Everyone being just nudged lower and lower, but Lee Sin eventually succumbing 1v4, allowing Red Team to pick up this last point and the clutch once again.
Red Team has captured the point. Blue Team's Nexus is at 25% health.
This quest buff could be enough to force Red Team into very close victory stance, since it could last quite a while. Sejuani diving into the turret onto Riven, but Riven taking minimal damage, ultimate going down, bursting Sona and almost killing Vayne as well. Riven falling underneath the turret after getting burst down by everyone. LeBlanc running for her life. Vayne coming back to try to interrupt the capture, but getting taken out by Lee Sin. Jax is the only person on Red Team at full health. And that was a nice turnaround by Blue Team. A nice dark binding by Morgana into a permanent soil. And Gragas damage. Riven looks like she's going in to try to do damage. Lee Sin just narrowly dodging the wind shear, and Vayne getting caught. Jax also being caught out. Blue Team is so very low, waiting on a nice Sejuani ultimate, delaying what might be the inevitable. It looks like it was. LeBlanc able to catch up, and will she get burst down? Yes, she will get exploded by the Gragas barrel. Lee Sin running away up top, more or less safe. He is shielded by Sejuani. Although Riven is still there. It looks like probably 20 seconds left on Riven's ultimate, and she will go in for the kill again. Looks like Riven trying to jump in, but instead getting caught out. Vayne going deep into enemy territory and just unable to finish everything, but was able to take out Lee Sin. Then subsequently Riven taking out Gragas. Sejuani was very low, ultimate coming out from Nautilus, trying to delay the death of Sejuani, and LeBlanc just barely missing a full combo. Sejuani trying to shield Morgana and delay Red Team's capture, but I do not believe it's going to be enough. Morgana is getting crushed by the forward standing Red members. Gragas barrel comes out, double interrupting, burst into Riven, but Jax and LeBlanc are putting out way more damage than either of them take. Lee Sin skillfully killing Sona there, but then falling to those two. A nice Sejuani ultimate, catching the two standing there, followed into a Gragas ultimate. LeBlanc skillfully dodging the initial attack from Nautilus, but then getting caught by his AoE. All that stands left is Vayne, because Jax is far too low to actually do anything. And picked up by Sejuani. And a nice recent ultimate into Vayne's face for the kill. His ultimate is doing 780 damage. That is a lot, especially for Vayne, considering Vayne only has 1850 health. I feel if Gragas is able to start poking more consistently instead of such rush team fights, it might be much better. Sona getting caught out, Nautilus diving in and taking a good chunk of damage for his team. A nice ultimate by Morgana causing lots of flashes, catching three. Vayne going to be exploded by Gragas here. Gragas getting chased down. Lee Sin trying to go for the kill, but he will be picked up. Oh, he flashes out, narrowly escaping. Jax jumping in onto Morgana, but she does have Black Shield, not taking. Jax getting burst down by a Q and a Dark Binding. Subsequently, I guess, unable to escape, and a Desecrated Soil for the kill on LeBlanc. Of course, a nice save onto, and was able to get a single kill to make the trade, although I would not say that was a fair trade. Morgana now has a Void Staff. That could be helpful. No real magic resistance to speak of on anyone except for LeBlanc. Although I guess Riven does have a good chunk at this point. Riven getting caught by Nautilus, Sejuani burning ultimate. And Riven right in the middle of 4 people, just taking a good amount of damage, but narrowly surviving. And there she goes. Blue team so very low, having to run away. At this point, they must disengage when they walk right into a Gragas Bale as it pops. I'm not sure why I placed it there. A nice Dark Binding from, and a good burst combo onto Lee Sin for the kill from LeBlanc. Gragas trying to catch. Gragas so very low, and ultimate coming into Jax for the kill. And blue team has caught up, and they have caught Vayne. LeBlanc jumping over the wall, trying to burst down Gragas, but unable to. Able to jump back over the wall and escape. Gragas throwing a blind barrel for a blank, basically. Getting burst down by LeBlanc, and then helping in the assist at least. On the plus side, only red team is losing points from dying, as far as blue's concerned. Ultimate going down to Vayne to push her away, but Morgana and Sejuani falling to the burst AoE from Riven. Riven pushes into Nautilus and then catches him. Lee Sin about to be caught, I'm quite sure. Jax's stun goes off early, but it didn't matter. They were able to catch him for the kill. Gragas now being blown up. Does use his ultimate, which interrupts a few, but not going to be enough.
Red team has captured the quarry.
Vayne coming around again, trying to force people into a teamfight, but her position is quite poor at this point. She is extraordinarily low. Nautilus trying to go for her, but getting picked off instead. Sejuani, instead of doing the same, is able to pick him up, but blue team is falling. Red team holding on to the last second and then dying. Blue team has 6 seconds. That's going to put them dangerously close. I'm going to say they're probably going to be at 15 points or less by the time they actually get to initiate on them. Okay, I was terribly off there. But they are taking their time to try to get into a good position. A nice Gragas barrel forcing away LeBlanc and causing Riven to apparently get a kill on Gragas anyways. Using all of her survivability to try to... so many things going on. Blue just everywhere, completely separated. And Riven picking up the last 2, and that will be game.
Victory!